Hello, welcome back. It's so good to see you. So, today we're going to be doing another sticker. Sticker jigsaw from the Pride and Prejudice book. This was requested. I don't know why, because I feel like these videos are very boring, but maybe that's why, because it was so boring that they just passed out hard. I don't know. But these are always fun for me to do, but I feel like it's just me rambling on about nothing in the background, and that just seems like it would be boring, but maybe not, because you never know what I'm going to talk about, right? So, wow, these ones are really hard to see. I don't know which one we should do. I don't want to do one of these full page ones because I feel like that would take way too long. Oh, maybe this one. It's like a whole house. Yeah, maybe this one. I'll put my finger on it and then we'll go back to it because I might find something else. Like, see these? The lines are much darker here. This one would be easier. This is the one that we did last time. And I already forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know. See, the lines here look very light right there. Oh, love. Jane and Mr. Bingley are betrothed. Maybe we should do the love one. I don't know. What? No, I want to do the house one. Yeah, we're just gonna do the house one. So let's. Does it say anything? This is 14. Elizabeth dances with Darcy. It's gotta be up top, right? Well, no, this is where the stickers are. So, let's see. Where is it? No. Definitely not this one. Oh my gosh, look at that. This must be like one of the full page ones. Elizabeth dances with Darcy. Yes, so let me make sure it's not another. Alright. Give me a second so I can rip this out. I'll be right back. Okay, that took forever. It's like they're perforated. Is that how you say that word? Perforated. But it's like they're so hard to get out. Like you rip the page. Quite annoying. They should make it easier. Although you're probably supposed to like go back and forth or whatever. But anyway, so I don't know how we're gonna do this because these are all like different pictures. Let's do this one first because this looks like it should be easy. Should be. So what can we talk about? I always like to talk about right off the bat, just awful. I always like to talk about something, but it's like, what do I talk about? Because I don't have anything to talk about. I'm the most boring person. Does this one go there? Maybe? Yeah, I think so. No? I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think it does. Did I watch the movie yet? No, I didn't, and I promise you, I had plans. It was like, because I knew I was going to be making this video, I had plans to watch it yesterday. I had plans to watch this because I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be all re-upped on the freaking movie, so I'll know, about the characters and what's going on and stuff. Because I've seen it like, a bazillion years ago, and I've watched it I don't even know how many times, but my brain, I can't remember stuff. And so I had plans. It was for real going down. It was on my to watch list on. That doesn't look right. What's going on with his face? Um, that is so weird. It was on my to watch list. On Netflix. It's all curled up now. I'm trying to make it not be curly. Anyway, so that I could, watch it. So I knew what I was talking about. And did I watch it yesterday? No, I did not. Why didn't I watch it yesterday? Because I had forgot that my son had a field trip. And I asked him if he wanted to go on the field trip. And he was like, no, he did not want to go on the field trip. Because it was to this place. Where was it? It was something like Sam Houston National Park or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. Anyway, and my daughter had done the exact same field trip when she was in 4th grade. I think that's what it is, 4th grade. Yeah, because my daughter's in 6th now, my son's in 4th. So, anyway, she went on the exact same field trip, and I don't like the kids going on field trips to places without me. Every field trip they've ever gone on, I have gone with them. If I could, because I'm very protective of my kiddos, and most of the places, they don't shut them down to the public, so just any randos can go. And I have learned through going on field trips that are just open to the public, that the teachers just basically tell the kids, you can go. See you back here at whatever time. What? Hello? It's like totally, pedophile's dream is a school field trip, okay? Or like kidnappers or whatever those people are that they kidnap and sell the kids off and stuff, right? That's a real thing because it happens all the time, even around here. It's a thing. So I'm super overprotective of my kids. This looks like a massive puzzle piece. Look at that. Anyway, and I can't go on field trips now because I can't drive. I can't walk around, it's very inconvenient. So I asked my son, I was like, do you want to go on this field trip? And he was like, no, I do not want to go on that field trip. Because I asked my daughter, I was like, what's this field trip about? Because I was not able to go last time. But one of her friend's moms that I knew was one of the chaperones or whatever you call that. And she promised to keep the girls together and stay with her. But that's not the case this time. So I asked my daughter, I was like, so what's the deal here? And she's like, oh, it's so boring, it's awful. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, first of all, you're outside all day and you're just walking around and looking at statues and monuments or whatever. And this puzzle must just be massive. So it's super boring. And she's like, the one cool thing that I thought was cool was that they have these old-timey ladies, old-timey ladies because they're dressed up in costume or whatever, and they make cornbread with the original recipe with the tools and stuff they had back then, and so she said that was the first time that she had ever had cornbread, and she thought it was going to be cool, but then she ate it and it was gross. And she was like, so even that wasn't cool. It was just so boring and just awful. And when my son heard about that, he was like, I 100% did not want to go to that field trip, Mom. So instead of him going to school and I don't know, sitting in because a lot of parents don't like their kids to go on the field trips. And so there's like a special, like, isolated classroom where the field trip kids that don't get to go on the field trip have to sit and just do busy work. And I'm like, I'm not going to force him to do that. So he skipped school yesterday. He skipped school. So I forgot that he was skipping school. And I didn't want to have Pride and Prejudice on for like 3.5 hours while he's at home. You know, I want him to actually have fun. So I did not watch that movie. But it is, I do have plans. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Can you believe, like, back in the day, it was like basically women have to know like several different languages, they have to have a talent, like, you know, whatever. They have to be just perfect little, you know, women. And it's like putting on a show for a man to be like, wow, that is a good woman right there, that I think I shall make her my wife. Like, what? So awful. Like, just, I don't like that. I'm glad things are not like that anymore. Because just how awful would that be, you know? I'm looking for the little window. But last year I was able to take him on his field trip to this, like, it said it was an aquarium, but it was not an aquarium. At first I thought it was the Houston Aquarium because it said the Houston Aquarium Museum, whatever. It was not that. It was some, like, little building off of, like, Beltway 8. And it was like a museum slash aquarium, but there was really like one aquarium in this one room, and everything else was just basically outside. And, like, I don't know, it wasn't cool at all. And again, last year the teacher just told the kids, hey, I'm putting you in a group of 4, you guys stay together and have fun. What? And it was open to the public, and there were just random people walking around, and I'm just like, ugh. I was able to do it last year. Last year I was in a better place physically. So I was able to do that. I did have my cane last year. But this year, different story. Like, yesterday I had trouble. I still went outside to get Emma off at the bus yesterday, even though David was home. And I always take my cane to go to the bus stop, because the bus stop is not that far. It's literally past the mailboxes at the stop sign. I could barely make it back. Like, I had my cane, but I was like holding on to Emma the whole time. And she was like, it's only a few more steps, Mom. It was really, really bad. Really bad. So, yeah. But my daughter, she is going on a field trip. Is this a circle? Oh, it's just a circle. Okay. I was like, I was looking for the little chandeliers. You know, my daughter, we don't call these chandeliers. We call them champagnes. Champagne, and then champagne we call chandelier. Because my daughter, I think it was like New Year's Eve or something like that. And when she was a kid, she used to mess up words so bad. Like, she could never remember. And it was getting close to midnight. She was like, when are we going to have the chandelier? And I was like, what? What are you talking about? She's like, the chandelier, where is it? And I'm like, there's a chandelier thing in the dining room. What are you talking about? And she's like, the stuff and the clinky glasses. And I'm like, the champagne? And she's like, yeah, champagne. Anyway, so now champagne is chandelier and chandelier champagne. And then she also calls sopapillas something else. And it's like, what? thing that she calls sopapillas. I don't know how she got this word mixed up, because it's not even close. It's called sopapilla. We were at a Mexican restaurant, El Palenque. If you were ever in Spring, Texas, it's off of, is it off Springs? It's on 2920. 2920, the east, no, yeah, the east side. It's called El Palenque. This Mexican restaurant has been there for like, I don't know, 30, 40 years probably. It's the greatest Mexican restaurant, and they have the absolute best out of every sopapilla I've ever had in my entire life. This restaurant has the best sopapillas ever. I'd probably get sick if I were to eat them now, but it'd be worth it. It would be worth it. Best sopapillas ever. Anyway, so we were having dinner there one day. I don't know. This was literal years ago. And she wanted to say, "Are we gonna get sopapillas?" Because that's like the dessert at Mexican restaurant is sopapillas. Although I know I'm all over the place and I'm talking about stuff, but I gotta tell you. So there's this Mexican restaurant. Oh, I don't want to say the name of the restaurant because it's a one and done restaurant, and it's quite close. Like literally at the entrance of my neighborhood. So I don't want to give out the name. But if any of my family is watching, oh my gosh, or listening, whatever, you know what I mean. This restaurant, they have sopapillas and stuff like that. But one day they had this thing listed on the menu, which I haven't had it in a long time. So hopefully they still have it on the menu. I don't know. But they have, oh, what are those things called? Churros. They're churros, and they're like legit churros, not some crappy churro that you can get at like Subway or whatever. Have you tried those at Subway? Ugh. It's like something's off there. Are they falling in love here? Anyway, they're churros, okay, that are legit covered cinnamon sugar deliciousness. But these churros are filled on the inside with Bavarian cream. And it's like real Bavarian cream. It's not some weird cream or what. No. It's Bavarian cream. It's so good just thinking about it. It's like, I wish I had some money just to go there and just order a bunch of Bavarian cream churros because, oh my god, so delicious. Anyway, so, but at El Palenque, is this just a scene or is there people at this table? I guess we'll find out. They have sopapillas. And they're the best sopapillas. I know. Anyway, so what does my daughter call sopapillas and what do we all call sopapillas now? Scristiffies. Mom, are we gonna get scristiffies? What the hell is a scristiffy? Scristiffy. Well, she's like, scristiffy, it's those little triangle things or square things, depending on where you go, that have the sugar and the cinnamon, and it's got that sauce that you can pour on it. You mean sopapillas? Yeah, sopapillas. Are we gonna get sopapillas, Mom? No. We're never going to get sopapillas again because we will only ever get scristiffies. So, scristiffies. There's another word that she uses. I can't remember, but we always like make fun of her. Like, I mean, tease her. Like, we're going to drink, we're going to have chandelier with scristiffies. Something. There's another word that she always messed up. Can't think of it right now. What was it? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, now you are free to call them scristiffies as well, and champagne chandelier. because that's what we call them. I guess this is just a scene, like a desk or something with a book on it. I don't remember this. You know what? That's what I'm going to do today. After this video, after I make sure it's, not messed up in the middle or something, and I upload it, schedule it out, I'm going to watch this. I am. Going to watch it. That's a little off, but I promise. I promise you. So, if anybody requests another video of this whatever, I'll finally be able to talk about the actual movie. And I'll remember. Hopefully, right? You know me. They'll request it and I'll come out with it like over summer and be like, I did watch it, but what was that movie about? Who was this again? You know how my brain is. I feel like a normal person, it would take them like 5 minutes to complete this, but the video is like almost 22 minutes long, and is it because I talk? I distract myself? I don't know. It's the same way with eating. Like, I told my husband that we should do that challenge where, because like on TikTok they do these challenges, whatever, where it's like the woman tries to keep up with the man eating, and it's like they just can't do it. I think me and my husband should do a challenge, which would be complete torture for him, where he takes a bite whenever I take a bite. Because my husband, he eats like it's his last meal and he's shoveling it. Or like someone's going to steal it from him or something. I don't know. That's how he has always eaten. And I've always been like a very slow eater. And I think I get that from my dad. Because my dad is the slowest eater in the world. And my mom has said that he's gotten slower. So it's like, I guess because he's older, it's gotten slower or something. So like by the time I'm super old, if I get to be super old, but by the time I'm super old, it's going to take like an hour and a half to finish one meal, right? Because it takes me about, 45 minutes to an hour for me to eat like a normal sized meal. And my husband, like if we ever do go out to a restaurant, he's done in 10 minutes. And then he just has to sit there until I'm done eating. But it's like, I don't know. I'm just like, what is the rush? What is the rush, Because it's like, I like to have a conversation, when I eat or whatever. And you know me, I always find something to talk about, even when I have nothing to talk about. Look at this. I filled like 25 minutes worth of nothing. I had no idea what I was going to talk about. And here we go. But it's like, I don't know. I can't just sit there and shovel food in my face like that. And I'm not like a skinny person or anything, so it's like I can eat, but it like takes me much longer to eat than everybody else. I don't know. Not my son though. My son definitely got the slow eating gene from my dad and me. My daughter, she's like business time. When it's time to eat, business. Just like my husband. But like my son, he's slower than me. Like, it will take him like 2 hours just to eat one meal. Like, oh my goodness. So here are the completed pictures. So pretty. It's like artwork. I love it. I think we should peel this off like we did last time and make all the little sticky sounds. Oh no, don't rip off. But anyway, and you never know with my videos what I'm going to be talking about. So that's why you should watch every video. Because if you don't, you'll miss out on something. It's going to be nothing that you miss out on. But you never know, it could be something. Usually though, when it's important or whatever, I will mention it in a lot of videos. Because some people, they are brand new. They just discovered my channel and they're like, what is wrong with this lady? So, like, I will explain. I have MS, and I'm sure my regular people that watch, they're like, oh my god, could you shut up about the MS? But I get new subscribers every day. And they're like, what do you mean your eyes are shaky? Or why can't you walk? You know what I mean? So I didn't really make that much sticky noises. I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Oh well. I bet nobody's listening. Or even here. A lot of people don't even go to the full end of the video. If you are at the end of the video and you're still here and you're still listening, maybe you could put an emoji in here. A house emoji. Because we did a house. Is there a house emoji? I don't know. I think there's got to be a house emoji. There's got to be. If not, maybe put a key. I don't do emojis that often, so I don't know what they got. Mine is usually just a laughing face. Some type of face emotion or like a heart. Anyway, so yeah. I hope this video was enjoyable, or at least boring enough to help you relax, drift off, nap time, yay. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.